What's up, Juventini? Alberto here. Got all your Juve news, and there's a ton to talk about, all right? We've got contacts made for a target that excites Juventini, all right? We've got Giuntoli and Mana planning a revolution, and we've got the names that could be saying goodbye at Juventus this summer. Allegri's presser ahead of the must-win game tomorrow against Verona, and more details coming out about what we could see happen at the coach's position at Juventus. So like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the AJC. Let's rock. First things first is Felipe Anderson. Meetings continue with Juventus and the player and his entourage. 2-year deal plus option is apparently the maximum Juventus will go to. We have heard rumors about a 3-year and a 4-year. Maybe the player is pushing for a longer term, but Juve will only go to 2-year plus option. We also have Lotito on Lazio's behalf stating that he thinks the contract negotiations are going just fine, and he expects that both parties will meet halfway and find an agreement. So Felipe Anderson to Juventus, not so fast. Let's see what develops. In terms of another target, one that excites many Juventini, Calafiori from Bologna. He has been listed as a target as of a couple weeks ago, and now today we get the news that contacts have already been made from Juventus. This should excite many Juventini who want to see this move go through in the summer. I would absolutely love to see Calafiori join Juventus this summer. Something about him, the style, the way he plays, I think he would be an awesome pickup right now before developing further. All right, so what are your thoughts on Calafiori? Hit me in the comment section. All right, now we move on to Giuntoli and Mana and this revolution that is being reported that they are planning, and they have names associated with this revolution. So the media outlets are suggesting that this summer Sandro, Pogba, and Keane say goodbye. They are being listed as certain exits by Giuntoli and Mana that they will make. Okay, as far as those three go, I have no problem saying goodbye to all three of them, all right? I feel even Moise Keane is probably the only one that has even the slightest case of making a case for staying or whatnot, but ultimately I have no problems with those three leaving. In terms of youngsters, a loan or sale could be in the future of Miretti, Illing Jr., and Hans Nicolucci Caviglia. For Illing Jr., I actually have no problems selling the player. For Miretti, I'm on the fence. I feel like I'm okay with a sale depending on what the number is, but probably a loan is the best route to take there. Hans Nicolucci Caviglia, if we're going to loan him again, then I feel like the ship is going to sail and you might as well make it an outright sale. But I would like to see him integrated. I would like to see him as a rotational piece. But if the plan is to bring in a couple quality midfielders, then Miretti, Caviglia, they do have to go. It would come down to the same situation. What's the number for Hans Nicolucci Caviglia? Let's see what develops. That's the latest reports. Now we get to Adrien Rabiot. Being reported, Juve is going to do everything in their power to renew Adrien Rabiot. I let you know my thoughts yesterday that I would let him walk, but apparently Juventus is going to fight for the renewal with Adrien Rabiot. Facundo Gonzalez and Dean Houston, apparently, according to the reports today, one of those players will be joining the first team squad next season. All right, so obviously you would have to think that Hoyson is in the lead for that spot, having already been around and played a little bit of a cameo here and there for Juventus with the first team side, has been training with them a lot last season and of course this season before his loan move to Roma. But Facundo Gonzalez, no slouch. I would have liked to see him in a Serie A loan, but he is a highly touted young defender. Maybe they battle it out in the summer, all right? So we'll see what happens there. End of March has been reported is when we are going to know what happens at the coaching position. Still, the majority of outlets out there suggest that Massimiliano Allegri will receive a contract offer from Juventus as Giuntoli wants to continue the partnership there. But there are other media outlets reporting that come end of March, we will maybe see Juventus push hard for Thiago Motta. Let's see what goes down. For the time being, Max Allegri is our guy. We have to turn things around. We have to start winning. We have to do so tomorrow against Verona. Dusan Vlahovic set to be back in the lineup, all right, which is good. We need him. He was rolling this calendar year. We need him going. Danilo 62% win percentage with him in the lineup. That drops to 42% when he isn't in the lineup. He is going to be back in there. All right, Max Allegri in his presser had this to say: Alcaraz is learning quickly, all right, and he will be important down the stretch. Giallo is recovering very, very quickly. He is definitely going to be useful from now until the end of the season, all right. Tomorrow, he says, we will have everyone available. As far as Chiesa goes, he still has to make the decision as what he does in the attack, but Chiesa is important for us and will be from here on out till the end of the season. He says, as far as our objectives, we can only focus on that. We absolutely have to achieve our main objective, which of course is reaching the Champions League. Okay, your probable 11 to start tomorrow against Verona. And do not forget, we are live 8:30 a.m. Eastern time here on YouTube. Make sure you join us. Tech in goal, Szczesny in goal, Gatti, Rugani, Danilo are your three center backs. You've got Cambiaso, McKennie, Locatelli, Rabiot, and Kostic across the middle, and it is being projected that Yildiz is the one to start next to Vlahovic. I'm going to be quite honest with you. I have absolutely no issues given the circumstances. Bremer is out, Rugani enters in there, Kostic out on the left. Fine with it. I don't think the alternative is that great. Weah did not show me anything in terms of going Weah and Cambiaso. I would keep it like this. And as far as Yildiz or Chiesa, I'm fine with either one of them starting. Vlahovic, he has to be in there for me. So I like it. Guys, this wraps up the daily update video. You know what to do. Let me know your thoughts on that lineup, on all the news, on Calafiori, all right, on Rabiot, on the moves of Meretti, Iling Jr., and Hans Nicolucci Caviglia this summer. Can't wait to mix it up with you all tomorrow morning. We're live. Hope to see you all there. Fino alla fine. Forza Juve. Ciao tutti.